Hello. How are we? Hi. Oh, I forgot all my alerts and stuff are muted. I forgot about this. Hold up. Hold up. Wait, you guys want DTS back? Hold up. I forgot. I forgot. Hello. How are we doing? Here's all your. Oh, not that one. Boo boo boo. Creeper TTS. Yeah, there we go. There's all your Channel Point redemptions back. Have fun. How you doing, Ice? This music is not quite the vibe. Um. Today, we are back working on this if my camera would stay down. It is. Look at it. Hi, Transit. How you doing? We are back. We're working on the jacket. I feel like this needs leaning forward a little bit. That might work. I don't know. I've done quite a bit since the last time. Doing okay for once. Let's go. I have done since last time. I have painted the star on the back. And I've tried to go like it looks like it's been spray painted. That was the aim. I kind of achieved that. I mean, it's not a spray paint. This is only as close as I could get, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool looking. And then there's the white little specks and flecks for stars. This is really awkward to show off, but you know. Then there's a little star we did last time. But basically, I think I'm gonna do another one of these on the other side. Ooh, would be like here, maybe. Because it's slightly more around the side, maybe a slightly bigger one. And then I don't really know what I'm doing. I might do a smaller star like up here or something like that. Like if this one's further over, maybe one like here. That's smaller. But other than that, I don't really know what to do. I want to do something on the sleeves. I just don't know what. That reminds me of the years. The fact that you're not the first person to have said that is slightly concerning to me. I was thinking of painting on like some little swirls along the collar. I don't know. Might happen, might not. There's gonna be pins on the pockets, so I'm leaving this empty. But we need to cut out a star if we're gonna do that. You can see the weird position in which I sit. These are the sacrificial pair of jeans that I did not buy to wear in any capacity at all. This is where we did the previous one. I think of like where I can get like the biggest amount of material without like a crease in it. I'm thinking here. Can I just use this as like a... That's a point. I would actually make it the exact same size as the other one. We want it slightly bigger. Do I have this ruler? Yes, I do. Hell yeah. I'm thinking, how do I maximize the amount of material there? I'm thinking if I get like right along that pocket. Like that. Like it's literally right along here. And then... But then I can't. Is that... I don't know if that angle would actually work, but we'll see.
Ice Cube Melting redeemed TTS and says just wonder what they'll sound like WTTS 3.
It sounds funky, that's for sure. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if it works. So this would then come out here. Is that how I did that previously? I feel like this needs to be longer. Then this should come to a point at around about there. This one may need to be messed around with for a little bit. This is... It's an interesting angle I've chosen, that's for sure. If I did that, that's gonna look really odd, I think. You cannot... Can you even see that on camera at all? There's just nothing. There truly is absolutely nothing showing on camera. That's really funny. I don't know if I'm happy with this shave. You can kind of see it. You can see the light lines. I think it needs to come down more like this. I'm going freehand. Is that gonna work? We'll see. Genuinely have no idea how this is gonna come out. This may end up being one of those like scrapped pieces. And customizing clothes, like genuinely have no idea where to start. And although at some point, start with sewing probably. Or if you prefer painting, grab some fabric paints and just go crazy. I'm starting with this one because whilst I remember which line I'm trying to follow. Although I actually fully don't remember which line I'm trying to follow. I think it's this one. I feel like I need to like cut this out first. Just in general. But I have no idea how to achieve that. We're gonna go this side. Have you guys had a good day? It's Sunday as well. I didn't speak to you guys yesterday. I've actually had an alright day for the fact that I had an exam this morning. It went pretty well. Then a lecture I was meant to have that was meant to last 4 hours is meant to only just be finishing. Only lasted 1 hour. Genuinely no idea why it's 4 hours on our timetable. But yeah, that was I was so thankful for that because this class was a 3D CAD is what they call it. But I did a 3D design A level, and they're very similar. Well, it's the same thing. It's using 3D design softwares and 3D modeling, and I was so bored. They were just teaching us how to use a really basic software, which is not even the software we're gonna be using. It's like one you're given at like the very start of high school. Uh, if your school does that type of thing. So it was genuinely so incredibly boring. This guy was just standing there telling us about like the history of it, and I was like, please, let me at least do something. Even if it is the boring software, I'd rather be doing something. Before I go all the way up here, I'm gonna assess whether that's a good idea. I'm gonna go freehand without even sketching. Eh, it could be worse, to be fair. It could be so much worse. It desperately needs all the rough lines I drew taking off. I think maybe this one needs to be a little smaller. I don't know, they are actually very similar in length. It's not similar in thickness. Okay. In a little bit. It's not sharp enough for what I was just trying to do. It's not the most perfectly cut out thing in the world. Specifically this tiny little bit that's just like frayed edges, but it'll do. It's gonna be stitched down. Throw this in the bin. Right. Let's pull the shirt in, or the jacket, I should say. Okay, I need to grab pins as well. Actually, some on my desk already. Try and find a good spot for this. That definitely didn't spray buttons and things all over my room. Damn it. This thing doesn't open. I need a new container. It has to be taped shut to stay closed, and then trying to take the tape off never goes well. There we go. Let me try and... My chair just went so far. Position this in a way in which you can see what I'm doing, but I can also see what I'm doing. The wonders of streaming. You can never have both. Does that work? I don't know if that's gonna work in the long run, but it might work for now. actually much bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's kind of cool. I want it wrapping around. It would be more convenient if I didn't have to actually have it wrapping around. I could more just have it lying here. Like this, maybe? This is like the seam kind of under the arm. Stuff looks more funky on camera than it does, like, shape-wise, than it does IRL. I swear. This one, I think, is, like, shorter than... Okay, right now I have an idea. This just needs to be a bit shorter. Maybe that. Crap. Is this good positioning, chat? Do we like this? You're seeing it kind of... I would say you're seeing it fine. It's fine. I'm gonna shove a couple pins in it. This is where like a piece of card or cardboard would come in really helpful. Do I have access to that? Uh maybe actually. Oh, of course it falls. Of course it falls. I can't move without this falling over. That is such a shame. There we go. I did just knock an entire thing of pins onto my floor though. 1 second, chat. Using my phone torch. I would prefer not to stab myself in the foot repetitively with random needles. I got the close threat. This box is gonna be the death of me. The amount of times I've knocked this over in the past like week is just, oh my god. Anyway. Yeah. I can't think of anything I have to put in between this. A whole book's worth of paper. I mean, it might work, to be fair. It stops me from sewing the two sides together. I'm gonna somehow accidentally stab through, like, the top sheet of the paper, and then just sew it to the book. That seems like something I would do. Just want this, like, as pinned down as I can get it. I also possibly need to rub out the guidelines. I didn't do that last time, before I sewed it, and I couldn't get them off. Where is Bro? Your race is gone. There we go. Boing. Oh my god. The amount of different lines I drew on this. It should come out. In theory, it should be fine. In practice, we'll see. Yeah, I had a programming exam this morning. To be honest, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. The first question was on this like grader software, and it was honestly worse than just not being on that. The grader software, like basically, it kind of gives you marks immediately, so you can click submit, and it will tell you if you've hit the like different marking points. So it's meant to make the exam slightly easier because you can submit that as many times as you want. So you can just keep submitting it until you get 100%, which you should probably do if you want to do well on the exam. I got so stuck on it, moved on to the other two questions, came back, and I realized I had just fucked up conversion from seconds to milliseconds. It's always something stupid, isn't it? The mistakes made are never like, the reasonable mistakes, not doing the hard stuff. It's always the stupid mathematical errors or just forgetting the most basic of things. Genuinely. It's literally always the way. I was like, there's no way this isn't right. And then I messed with the like conversion factor of it. And then I was like, oh, how did I manage to fuck that up? I think I put it as like 10 when it's actually like 1,000. Oh my god. It's a game of am I going to be able to tie a knot first try? Or more like how many random little knots are going to end up at the end of this before I get one that will actually hold. Okay, so far so good. We've got 2 stacked. There we go. Hell yeah. Now, do I have an actual sewing needle? Um, the answer to that is possibly somewhere, maybe. Stuck in the bottom of this god awful tub. Or little keychain case. My actual one broke just before I moved to uni, so I just grabbed this little keychain box that my mum had in this spare room, and I was like, yeah, that would do. It is so annoying because the bottom of it, if I close this up, the bottom of it is like grooves, and all the little like needles get stuck in between them. It's genuinely so annoying. It's designed to hold like sewing stuff as well. Bro. No way. Don't do it. I swear that event on Saturday was like a fever dream. Because somebody told me what actually happened. I was just wanting to burn people in a wicker man for 5 hours. I woke up on Sunday. Well, I was about to say morning. I woke up in the afternoon, and I was like, "So what actually happened last night? What was that?" That was insane. Oh, I almost started doing this one way, and then I remembered the fact that that is just not how I sew these. I also don't know why I started at like the point, but that's fine. If you guys have any music recommendations, by the way, feel free to suggest, and I will put them on because my background music doesn't go through the VODs anyway, so we can listen to copyrighted music without it being an issue. Listen to literally anything. Well, maybe not quite literally anything, but I'm so excited for MegaCon. I have never been to a convention before. I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I know that it's probably just gonna be a lot of walking around. I know that's what most cons are like. And it's not like TwitchCon where we have panels and stuff to go to. But I think it'll be fun. There is meet and greets. There is something organized to go to. Honestly, there's so much there that I'm probably just gonna end up wondering. I don't really know who's going, apart from Aaron. So I guess we'll see. But I would love to meet some people there. I hope there are more people going. The UK gang, maybe, probably not. I feel like there's people that go are people who live in and around London and can get in easily. And don't have to book a hotel. Because it's hella expensive. I did not do that correctly. Okay. Oh my god. It's got caught. There we go. I'm really hoping to be able to take part in more Minecraft events. It was actually so much fun on Saturday. I think I enjoy the storytelling side of it, like that specifically for me made it one of my favorite events. It felt very unique in that style. I've never taken part in something like that before. Like I feel like MC has always had like a there's a bit of a story going on, but it's still like a you know competitive event more based on skills. But an actual event where the entire thing is just can you tell a story? That's so fun. Was there ads? I didn't see them before the thing popped up. Oops. I don't think I get the option to delay ads actually. I think I have so little ads on that I don't get the option. Should just be like 30 seconds every hour. I don't think I do any more than that. Though I would not be surprised if it's been like automatically reset to be higher. My voice is so dead, chat. I don't know what happened to it. Something about the sim event destroyed my voice. I say something about probably the 5 hours of non-stop yapping. My voice has not been the same since. It's been so dead. I may have to rotate this in a second. I don't want to move it though. It's in a good position where you can see it and I can work on it. And last time I moved it, it fell over. See if I can keep it going without moving it. Maybe not. Maybe we do spin real fast. I remember that there is like a book inside of this. It actually kind of helps. It kind of weighs it down so that it doesn't go sliding off the table as easily. I fucked up the angle of this, haven't I? I have. Hold up. That's not what I wanted. That's on me for trying to do it upside down. We put out a little video yesterday, I think it was, on the MC channel that goes over like the changes that we're making and stuff. It's a little bit more of like a heartfelt video than anything, just giving a genuine update. But honestly, if anybody has any like feedback or anything that they want to see from us events wise, absolutely go leave that. I mean, anywhere, but the comments of that video is especially one. Because this is probably the best time for us to go, okay, this is what the community wants to see, and what we should maybe focus on making. So now's the time, to be fair. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, any ideas, if there's anything you like about, I don't know, some sort of event or anything that you've watched that you're like, oh, I want to see more of this, feel free to go into the comments of that video and just start like leaving everything. I don't matter how silly little it is. You're like, I want to see this specific form of combat in an event, or I want to see more custom models and stuff. Like literally anything. We appreciate it so much. I might have to go back and add an extra stitch to the end of that. This is a little bit. That is not staying down. It may need just like one extra little bit. That stitch is also loose. Pull that through. Yeah, that's gonna have to be a going back afterwards to do thing. That's fine. Still haven't really quite got the angle of this right, but it's good enough. Do you guys enjoy streams at this time, by the way? I just went live thinking like I said that I would go live today just because my exams are done, and I usually stream on Mondays, but I haven't been live that much recently because of exams. So I was like, you know what? I said I'd go live today. I also made plans for the evening, so I'm just gonna go live whenever I get the chance, if I get the chance, and the chance did occur. Hence me being live. So I don't know. I did used to stream around 5 some days. Honestly, I just tend to be more free in the evening now. I don't really have more energy this time of day, but I don't know. It just feels slightly odd streaming this early now. My content's always very much just evening activities rather than during the day. No, the uni's, to be fair, kind of always has been, but especially since uni's been back. The seam. This seam is gonna be awkward. Come on. Uh-oh. That is not quite where I wanted that to go. There we go. That'll have to do. If I can even get it through. Oh my god. Why is that so stuck? It is a thick seam, to be fair. I don't know why I thought I could just sew through it as if it was nothing. Ginny's so sick. Oh no, I have to do that again now. Oh no. Why have I done this to myself? What if I... can I get away with that? Just going no and going over it? Maybe, possibly, maybe half? Nope. Yes. Oh. That so almost came out. There was the tiniest bit of thread. I'm gonna tie this off on the underneath now. 1 ounce of usable thread. Yeah. I kind of messed that one up, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of did that incorrectly. Oh. Oh. That's not good. The thread was like snapping. Well, it has snapped, but is that secure enough for me to just leave it? Maybe. I'll secure it out when I start the next one.
Transit redeemed TTS and says if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it. Say it. Sort it.
I didn't hear that on either of my tube journeys today. Shockingly. What happened to it? It's gone. It'll probably be back. To be fair, I took quite short journeys. Maybe like 3 stops. I wonder we were recording that. Maybe it happened and I just zoned it out. To be fair, I did have my headphones on. I always have my headphones on though. I can still hear it. Maybe my music was just too loud for me to be able to hear the announcements. See it, say it, sort it. This might be a rescue mission for this one stitch. It's British thing. Is it? It's very local. I guess it's on trains as well. Maybe I was gonna say it's very localized, but maybe not. What happened to? Okay, it's me trying to fix the not being properly. The Manchester bit, yeah, fair. What has happened here? It's the frame on the other one caught onto the. I just want to fix the flipping not being fully knotted issue. Can I? Oh, I can't stop that there. I don't want to pull on it too hard. That's just the opposite of what I wanted to do. What did actually happen there? Hold up. I might use it anyway, because this bit desperately needs like a proper knot in it. It's just a bit of a waste of thread. It is a bit of scuff, but it happens. One more, and I'd say that's possibly secure. Such a waste of thread. That's such a shame. And there was another end to this as well that needs cutting. I'm gonna continue to use this, I think, despite the fact that it's possibly Or I could fix the other end issue. Hold up. There was a point that wasn't lying flat. I can fix that one real fast. Um. Off. Mm, okay. Little not there. Oh my god. That got so tangled so quickly. Um. Apparently I can't just tie a normal knot today. What's going on? What is happening? This song is a vibe. Gotta grab a new one so that I don't have to stop quite as often. I almost thought that was almost really bad. I actually might just like jump to this bit and go this way. It's an easier angle currently. What louder? People talking. The north or the south? Um, I mean, if you're in London, it's always going to be louder here, because you know there's a lot more people. It could just in general though. I don't really feel like I've been other areas of the south enough to really know. But northerners can be quite noisy. Oh my god, I went to Chester um at Christmas to my parents, and my god, it was loud there. It felt like being in London there. There's people just being rowdy as hell, rowdy drunks. Um, I guess that was close to Christmas, but still. I feel like people here tend to keep it to themselves a little bit more. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a northeast south thing. Just London has a very different atmosphere in general. It does feel like a different country, to be fair. Like, it's crazy. Especially compared to, like, the countryside up north, where I'm from. It's just a completely different place. It doesn't feel even adjacent. I've been enjoying the new Cave Town album in the past few days. To be fair, I never thought I'd say. Not in the big year 2026, but it's low-key kind of fire. And it's not that I didn't think I'd ever say that, because his music's not good. It's purely the fact that his music's usually like, you know, transmask depression era kind of music. But it was low key kind of goes hard. The new stuff. I mean, the old stuff did too. I've been a massive Cave Town fan for so many years, but I was pleasantly surprised by the new kind of rocky, more confident era. Like meter crease. Yeah. I'm probably not gonna get this star finished in this stream. I'm not gonna be around live for that much longer. Because I need to eat at some point. Food needs to be eaten, and I might even need to go to the shop. Because although I went to the shop on literally yesterday, I forgot to buy some things. That's the most me thing ever. Because the shop doesn't buy like the main things that I need. Yep. I just skipped the whole like frozen section. I need chips. Desperately. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, what the? Oh, I've once again got this at the wrong angle. How much do I care? I've decided I really don't. It will do. It's just easier going from one direction to the other. Because I'm not flipping it around as much as I would be if I was doing this off stream. Yeah. This music's not the vibe. Hold up. Let me find something more chill. Listen to Gallenberry. I also need to check my Discord DMs. I just realized how many DMs I have. Or pings more so. Just making sure that nobody's like desperately trying to get hold of me. No, okay. I'm trying to think of other ideas for this. I have like the kind of painted red swirls on the collar, maybe. Sleeves. I was thinking just kind of like random shaped patches rather than stars. But I don't know if that would actually look any good. I'm really not certain that would look good. I don't know where we just to leave it. Like, I don't know where I've just got enough going on. It might be the case of not making it overly complicated. And I can always add to it. If I come up with another idea. Fair. All seasons I. I'm just getting something a little chiller. This is the live version of the song. We're almost. I was gonna say we're almost halfway around. Yeah, because we've got a little bit. That's over. Yeah, that's half. Then yeah, we're about halfway around. It's just an odd division across that way. Trying not to let nothing increase too much. I love the variation that came out of these splatters. I may have done this in my shower so that any excess that did not in fact go on the jacket could be washed off easy. I'm gonna end when I run out of this piece of thread, however far that gets me around. Probably not that much further, but because it is getting towards dinner time and I'm hungry. Oh my god, I laugh every time this song comes on. I have no idea how many people here have watched Vampires SMP, but it's the whole thing where Ren Dog says the words "don't you know" a little too often, and the chorus of this song says "don't you know" about 3 times. So every single time I hear this, I just start laughing so hard. Genuinely, I've been like on the tube and this song has come on, and I've just been trying so hard not to burst out laughing. there's like two concerts in March, I think, that I haven't got tickets for, but I kind of want to go to, and they're like a few days apart. Do I spend like 60 quid on two gig tickets that are like, one of them's this guy that's playing right now, Calabar. Um, I don't know whether to do it. I was kind of hoping there's a paid position that I applied for. I was kind of hoping that you know, before those tickets sell out, which they might do, they might not. They've been on sale for a while though for them, but neither of them are sold out yet. That I would hopefully, fingers crossed, get that position and be able to make the money up for it myself. So I'm not spending so much on game tickets. So I already have 3 gigs, two of which I paid for ages ago. In like the start of this year. Um, two of which are both young blood. One of them being rescheduled from like last July. The other one being the arena tour. Yeah, I technically have 4 tickets to your bitches because I have 2 tickets for each of them, and then one of them is being sold. And one of them is just on hold for if Lucas can get to the UK for it. They're all tickets I paid for with my money. And one of them was just kind of, I bought tickets for like one time slot of the English show that was rescheduled, and then my friend ended up going to the second one that got announced, so I bought tickets for that, so that I could go with that. Obviously, it ended up not being, not happening. But so now I have 2 tickets. One of them I think is in the process of being sold. Like you don't get the money for it until you like they actually go, because if you like use the ticket and you scams them, then you don't get the money for it. But yeah. Unfortunately for you, I looked up at chat just as you sent that before it played. Unlucky timing. We bought doing the hydrate reminders. Hell yeah. Thinking of MegaCon, I need to see if I can get accessibility sorted for it so I don't have to stand in the queue at the start of the day. It's been annoying. I think they have access entrance. I mean, I know they don't have access, like, queue skips for actual, like, meet and greet stuff. That's kind of fair enough. I mean, I don't actually need this. I'm, like, trying to fight with it, and it's, like, not actually doing anything. Like, I get it, but also, like, it should be accessible. And people who can't stand for long are not, it's not accessible to them, is it? But for like the main entrance. I'm pretty sure they have it. It would just be very useful because it's going to be a very busy day of walking around. Oh no, not the seam again. No. My poor nails. Being obliterated today. We're doing this. And just push it into like the book that's underneath. This is hard surface. Rather than ruining my fingers for it. Oh, I am actually going to have to put another one in the seam. So annoying. I might just take it through the back. Oh, the tag's there. I have sewn into the tag. I'm kind of tempted to cut the tag off. Is there anything important I should know about this? Eh. Nothing that isn't affected by the fact that I've customized and put fabric print on it anyway. I could cut it fully off. But I can't be asked right now. It's not at all where I wanted this to. That works. Mom songs are so beautiful. Genuinely. It's not like typically the style I'd say I like, but honestly, I feel like my music style is kind of a little all over the place. We're almost there. Almost at the end of the thread. It wouldn't take me that much longer to just finish it, but I'm probably gonna, if I have to go to the shop, it's probably gonna end and go do that. And I'll finish this whilst it's cooking. I may have left this a bit too short. We'll see. If I can get it back on the needle, we'll see. That's alright. Oh, I've frayed it more. I'll never get over how cool these look from the inside. If I had the patience, I'd make an outline of a star in like dense stitches, but that would take literally forever. I think it would look really cool though. Might be another challenging one. Apparently there's an easier way to do this. I should probably learn that. Rather than just persistently struggling. I would love to put an extra knot on that to make it more secure, but maybe I can. The end's squared again. We'll see. We'll see if I can make it happen. There we go. Okay. I will say that for now is done. We still have this little bit to go. I'm probably gonna finish this either off stream or in another like early stream later in the week. Depends. If I have somebody to yap to whilst I'm doing it, then I'll probably do it off stream. If I don't, then I'll probably do it on stream. Any more needles? I feel like there should be more. I feel like I do not have enough in there. There was definitely more pins than that. Well. Ooh. Yeah. I might have to put it on. Gosh, I can't really do because I have a headache. It's difficult to hold these up. If I had a hanger, which to be fair I do, I can't be bothered to go grab it right now. To be able to see it more, but that one's kind of under the arm. It's kind of cool though. Yippee! I'm sure you can probably see it from the back too. Yeah. It's not switched out, but yeah. Lots of red stars. And I'm gonna add like swirly red patterns. Try and get the like galaxy theme a little bit more across. Maybe I could do the little planet, the little Astra fella who's in the corner on the sleeve rather than what I was gonna do at the pocket. Because I want the pocket to remain open for pins. So I can put whatever I want there. Maybe a little planet on one of the shoulders could be kind of fun. But yeah, that's that for now. Hi, Cyber. I'm just ending, unfortunately. How you doing? I have so many reward requests lined up. There we go. Who should we raid? Is anybody live? I don't stream at this time of day. Just catching up on news wake up from a power nap. Hell yeah. I love a good power nap. Oh, it's Joe's affiliate anniversary. Hell yeah. That's right in there. Go wish Jay a happy affiliate anniversary. Hell yeah. That's a so too fair. I never nap. It always sounds a lot better than it actually is to me. Bap. There's your red messages. I will see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. GMT. We'll probably be finally getting back onto either Catchem or Lumamon. I genuinely don't know which of the two, but we'll be getting back onto one of those tomorrow.